I'm Dylan's dad. My name's John Napoleon. We're in Beacon Falls, Connecticut, and happy to be here. Dylan worked hard, got a bunch of sponsors, and here we are.
Is this part of your family's fishing, or do you guys just love sports?
We do both. We love sports. We love fishing. We know fishing's a sport as well. I have four boys. Dylan's the oldest of the four, and my wife and I, we always don't want them on the phones or the computers all day or the Game Boys, or so we get them out of the house. They play plenty of sports. Dylan got into fishing big time, I'd say, his freshman year of high school. He's a senior now, and but he's played other sports before he got into the fishing. But I knew he had a love for it when he was a child. We did a lot of saltwater fishing back then, but as soon as we got into the freshwater stuff, he really started going for it.
What this tournament is and what it's about?
Well, I think, to be honest, it's the closest thing for kids to compete in other than the Bassmaster Classic. This is basically the Bassmaster Classic for youth. So I think, I know there's big college tournaments and such, but I don't think they're taking home what the potentially prizes that we are. So big prizes, and it's a big scale tournament for kids, yeah.
You fish a lot of tournaments?
Yeah, I fish a lot of tournaments in Connecticut, a lot of high school tournaments and some opens, and a lot of the bigger lakes in Connecticut.
And I know you do a lot of stuff. I think you actually help, start a lot of tournaments and stuff for the schools and stuff around there.
Yeah, I started the high school bass fishing program at my school. We have about 20, 30 members, and some of us fish competitively.
What's the difference from the Big Bass Junior Championship to the regular tournaments? Do you see a big difference? Because I know what happened the last couple of weeks when we talked.
Yeah, so I saw a big difference. A lot more kids, a lot more boats involved in the tournament, more competition, bigger lake, everything, bigger everything.
So, but the junior championship, I think, where did you didn't qualify out of a big boat. What did you qualify out of?
I qualified from the shore. From my kayak. I caught a canoe with my buddy. Caught a 3.49. We were flipping, and then I decided to throw a Ned rig, and I caught it on the Ned rig.
Outstanding. So you don't need a big boat to make it to the big show on this one.
Right, I caught it in my kayak, or in our kayak. Yep.
But sounds like you did a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like you wanted your dad to come with you too. So what kind of stuff? Because I know you went fire department, or you went to police department. What happened?
So I got in contact with a bunch of people that I know from town. Our town is super small. There's only about 6,000 people, and I know a lot of people who own businesses and such. So I was able to get in touch with them and see what they could do for me. Got in touch with the fire department, construction companies, a car dealership, a bunch more.
And they were able to get you and your dad out here.
Yep.
Your dad's representing the Thin Blue Line, right?
Yeah, they got it right here.
Outstanding. I've been a fireman for 32 years. I've been in a firehouse since I was 13, so I got about 38 in a firehouse. But first responder, civil service is dear to my heart. So, congrats on that. You came all the way out here. I know you've been doing some homework.
Yep.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for largemouth? Are you looking for smallmouth? What you getting?
I'm gonna be fishing a bunch of different things. It's gonna be a tough decision. I've got a bunch of things that could go both ways, but I'll probably fish for smallmouth.
Okay. What are you coming for? Are you coming for the boat? Or are you coming for something else?
I'm whatever goes my way. I haven't decided that yet. I'm going for number one though, the boat.
Gotta go for the big W.
Yeah.
So you get a boat. You're gonna tow it all the way back home.
Find a way to get there. Yeah.
The depth of these prizes and stuff that
Yeah.
you guys picking out, how different is that compared to some of the other tournaments?
Well,
are you fishing for that stuff?
Yeah. In Connecticut or my normal bass tournaments, prizes go down to about third, fourth place, and here it looks like we're going down to mid-50s or more mid-40s. So it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, in Connecticut, most of my tournaments are cash prizes, and that's the only difference. And they get smaller as you go, obviously. But here it seems like they don't get any smaller at all.
We have 17 prizes I know that are all over $1,000 right off the bat.
Yeah, it's awesome. In Connecticut, I haven't fished one for over 1,000 or over 500 yet. So.
Who's your big mentor? Who's the one that helps you the most fishing? Who's got your back?
Fish with my buddy Kyle in Beacon Falls, my hometown. We fished together since we were in third grade. He was with me when I caught my qualifying fish, and me and him go a long way back. I probably wouldn't be able to be here if it wasn't without him, because we learn so much together and do a lot of different things together, and it just makes us better fishermen.
So next year, it's going to go head to head, see which one's going to be able to come next year?
I know a lot of people in Connecticut are going to be signing up. I got a lot of people that were asking me questions and saying I got to get into it next year, so I'm sure a bunch of people will sign up.
What's your big fish technique? If you're coming out, I know you're going to look for some smallies, but you know, are you more prone for a light line? You're going to go out there and do that? Because you got to remember, you're getting a St. Croix rod
Right.
Friday night. If you catch the winning fish on the St. Croix,
Yeah.
there's another $1,000 in your pocket.
Right. So St. Croix rod will probably be in my hands for the majority of the day when it could be. Fish some bigger baits, I guess I will, and I just fish how I usually do at home, and most of my techniques will be okay to catch the bigger fish.
Outstanding. You ready to take an extra day off to pull a boat home with you when he wins it?
Well, if he does that well, I'll take the week off and we'll have a nice trip home. That'll be a lot of fun.
Is anybody you want to do a shout out for? Because I know, you know, with your wife out back home with the 3 sons.
Right. She's rocking and rolling. Hillary, hello. We got Big D over here. Hopefully has a good tournament on Saturday and have a lot of fun.
Big shout out to the Bluth. And
Oh yeah, to the police department. I work in Shelton, Connecticut. Big shout out to the guys and the ladies at the Shelton PD.
Thank you, everyone, for everything that you've done for me and supported me for. I'm looking forward to the tournament and making everybody proud.
With your papa, man.
Yeah, thanks, Dad, for everything.
He
took
knows.
about 6 days, 5 to 6 days off from work. So
I'm happy to be here, and I know Dylan is too. He worked hard, and it wasn't easy getting the sponsors that he got. He reached out to a lot of folks, and even surprised me. And it's a great community we live in, and even outside of the community, the guys that Dylan hooked up with to make this happen, it's really a big accomplishment.
I think we even have to give a shout out to, I think, Todd Woods, captain down here in LA County, actually did some donations for your son.
Wow.
Todd, thanks for everything, man. I wasn't expecting it, but I got in touch with him on Facebook Messenger, and he sent me some money on, I think it was PayPal. So thank you, Todd.
Great news, anglers. Are you between the ages of 13 and 19? The richest Big Bass Dreams for Teens tournament has begun. The Big Bass Zone Junior Championship, presented by Bassmasters, is here. The cost to enter is only $25, and you receive a full year of Bassmaster magazine and have a chance to represent your state at the BBZ finals, where the champion can win up to $56,000 with a guaranteed $30,000 Bass Cap book. You can check out the current leaders at bbzworld.com, but you can't win if you're not entered. Hey, you're fishing anyway, so what do you have to lose? Enter today.